Hey there, Ken Hill here. Welcome back to another episode of Guns, Gear, and Freedom. The folks out at WINCENT were kind enough to send us out one of their WINCENT Elite RSzero portable gun safes. Now this is the RFID version of their portable gun safes, and so we're looking forward to opening up the box and seeing what kind of features this safe offers. Let's check it out. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. Alright guys, so it looks like inside here we have a little bit of looks like styrofoam, and let's just get in behind there and lift it out, pull off the end piece here, and looks like it's wrapped in plastic. There's our trash here. Let's go out and take a look at it. Alright. So, fresh out of the box, there were no instructions other than the sticker on the front, and it simply says, please use a Type-C cable to charge the safety device full. Press and hold the number 4 key for 3 seconds to turn on the device before the first use. Please charge the device every 6 months. So we got to go charge this up. There were no cables visible from in the box. If there are some with the safe, it may still be inside. So we're gonna have to go dig around for a USB-C cord first. Just a heads up when you get one of these. We're gonna have to go charge this guy up according to the instructions on the sticker tag. So we'll be back here in just a second. Well, now that we've got this thing fully charged, I kind of left it for, I don't know, about an hour. I think it's fully charged. But it says to go ahead and hold the number 4 key for 3 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Looks like the lights. 1, 2, 3. Let go. Now it's on, but again, nothing's opening. Now it went off. So there's really no instructions right out of the box on how to operate the safe. So that would be nice if that would be included in the box, just for notes. And we're going to go ahead and see if we can't figure out how to open this. I think we're going to definitely pull the sticker off. A little sticky. Let's see here. Alright, let's see if we can open it. Oh, okay, so just 1, 2, 3, 4. Got that one open. Alright, so it looks like there is something inside. Let's see what this is. Looks like a pouch. This is Win for Family, Sense for Life. I'm going to go ahead and open this pouch real quick. Looks like it's a kind of a sealable pouch or something, kind of like a Ziploc roughly right in there. So I'm going to see if I can get in there. Oh yeah, perfect. Alright, so inside looks like we have, I'm gonna guess, put some of this down. It looks like they sent a key fob of some sort, and also what appears to be a kind of an RFID watch band, pretty much. Alright, not sure exactly. That's just clips into place, I think, based on your wrist size, more or less. Definitely. Okay, so it's mostly rubber, and it kind of connects basically through this little metal button here that goes into these holes. So that's the RFID. Looks like the RFID watch there. Let's see what else is in this bag. Oops, sorry for hitting the camera. Aha, so there are some instructions. I'm assuming it has a user manual, but it is inside the safe. So it wasn't actually in the box, it was in this pouch inside the safe. Now for shipping, I can understand doing that, but I did not see anywhere where there were instructions with this safe that told me how to open this. I had to figure that out on my own just by hitting some buttons. I got lucky. So I'm sure it's probably standard with most of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, but just keep that in mind. The instructions aren't like readily available in the box. You have to open the safe to get to them. So maybe it would have been just a little better if these were shipped with the instructions on the outside of the safe so that you can access them and know what you're doing right away. So that's one thing that I noticed with this, but other than that, I haven't even hit the quality of the safe yet. It feels actually pretty good. So what else is in here? Looks like there's a cable, and we'll have to see what the instructions say about that. And let's see what else. Oh good, there is a cord with it. Now I had to use my own cord to charge this safe. It comes with one. This one here looks like it is, I'm gonna say about 6 to 8 inches long, if that. It's a USB-A end here and a USB-C end here. And so then, what else? There's actually quite a bit of stuff in here. What do we have? Looks like a 3M patch, probably for the feet if you put this on a surface, I'm guessing. There looks like there are a few of them in there, so I bet that's what they are. Let me try to just dump all this out real quick. Alright, so yeah, there's basically these cool looking feet. Another fob in the bag, and this looks like drywall mounting, pretty much drywall mounting, expanding. I guess they just kind of go into your drywall and expand. They're anchors, that's what they are. Basically drywall anchors. There's 2 of them, some decent screws. So you're going to drill a hole in your drywall if you're going to mount this, about just slightly, maybe smaller than this guy is around. Shove it in the hole, and then the screw goes in behind it and tightens and expands it to hold it into the wall. So there must be a way on the bottom of the safe, if I had to guess, to do that, to hold it on. I'm gonna guess that you use that hole and that hole to mount it to the wall, so that could be very handy actually. Alright, let's open this guy back up. So this safe did come with some decent foam inside. That's pretty nice to have, so it keeps your pistol from getting all scratched up. There's also foam right up here. That's good too. So we're gonna actually check this bag to make sure there's nothing else in it. Alright, so we're empty. I pretty much showed you everything in the bag. Pretty much a sealable bag, so that's good. I can put the parts back in there that I'm not using at the moment. But we're gonna go ahead and dig into the instructions of this safe real quick and see how to actually set the code on the safe, and then we're gonna test out the RFID functions and go from there. So to recap, the safe actually did come with quite a few accessories with it. They were just inside the safe box itself, which I didn't know if it came with them at first or not, but once we opened everything up and figured that out, it actually does have quite a bit of stuff with it, so that's a good deal too. I just wish that the instructions, this user manual, should probably be shipped outside of the safe, just for maybe manufacturer's reference for ease of use for their customer. Other than that, it does have quite a bit of accessories to go with this, so it's kind of nice to see. So I want to take a minute to talk about the quality of this safe. This thing is actually really sturdy. This is really good metal. It's solid. I feel like it would take a pretty good blow and quite a bit of work actually to try to pry this thing open. It's pretty solid construction, really. I mean, that's decent metal. Now this part here is kind of a polymer type stuff, but really overall the entire quality of the safe, just how it is, the hinges, all of this seems to be pretty decent quality for a safe in this class, portable handgun safe. So I'm going to actually try to open this guy again, and you can really hear how authoritative it is when it opens. And that's actually really cool. Yeah, it's really actually really decent. I'm gonna go get one of my pistols and put in here and check it out. The really cool thing about this safe is it has a rechargeable lithium battery. The gun lockbox has a high capacity lithium battery, and the lockbox can be used for more than 6 months after being fully charged according to their website. So that's actually pretty good battery life, and since it's rechargeable, you really don't have to waste your money buying batteries over and over again. You can just recharge this with the USB cable. So that's pretty cool. This safe features a more or less a reinforced anti-pry feature, and it is made of precision formed 18 gauge rugged steel. It comes with a security cable that can be secured to any fixed objects at home or in a vehicle, and the gun box will self-lock for 100 seconds after 5 consecutive wrong codes or card errors. The exterior dimensions of this pistol safe are 11 inches long by 7 inches wide and about 2 inches tall, and they're for handguns up to 8.5 inches in length, and it can be kept in a drawer, a cabinet, luggage, placed at home, in a car, an office, and whatever location you deem necessary to put it. And this small gun safe, it added a thick layer of memory foam to provide a really good cushion, protecting your firearm and other valuables from scratching, so that is definitely cool. Now the rubber buttons on this are LED backlit, they appear to be, so when you push them they actually change and light up, they color. It's kind of nice. And see, if you get the wrong code, it blinks red. Now if you get the right code, it opens and you get green. So it's actually pretty cool. This safe uses a high frequency integrated chip sensor. It's RFID card with encryption technology, and it can't be decrypted. And it also will not be degaussed, and it shouldn't be invalid after being used for a long time. I think WINCENT handgun safe boxes with the RFID are much safer than a lot of the other brands. Let's talk a second about the security cable that comes with it. So you end up with this 2.5 foot long, maybe it's 2.5 foot long. I didn't actually measure this, but you get the security cable. It's pretty decent, and I think it just, if you open up the safe real quick, there's a slot on the side here for this cable, and typically what you would do is you would just take this end here that you see, and you could lay it in there and close the lid. Oops. You just close the lid like that, and now this cable's secure. And on this other end here, you would basically bolt it down or secure it down to anything you want so that your safe doesn't just take off. It's going to be kind of hard to rip that out of there because this is obviously 18 gauge thick steel, so it's going to kind of be hard to just rip it out. You really have to pull immensely hard on that to get it to come out. On this end of things, you're probably going to want to use something that isn't easy to have this become disattached from, but yeah, that's kind of a nice little add-on there. Add this guy back open, let's see. And then just as easy it is to lay in there, it's just as easy to take it out if you don't want to use it, so it's kind of nice. Now inside the safe is something I just noticed. There's actually a little light in there. So when you open up your safe in the dark, it actually illuminates a little bit of the inside so you can see what you're trying to get to. Now that's pretty cool actually. I didn't expect that little touch, and it goes out after a few seconds, but it's actually kind of nice. I never would have guessed that they would put a little light in there, so that's pretty handy, especially in pitch black darkness or even low light. So nice job, guys. So inside the safe, next to the locking mechanism and just below the buttons there, is a actually settings button, and it's this little guy right here, and it's what you're going to use to program your IC cards, your RFID card, and also what you will use to program and reset or basically delete key fobs, reset the passcode from the keypad up there, that kind of thing. So the instructions do say to press the setting button once, and then the blue light on the keypad will flash, and then you'll be able to swipe your first key fob that needs to be programmed, and then the blue light will continue to flash, and you're supposed to be able to swipe the next key fob, and it will program that one as well. And then once you're done programming the key fobs, you can simply press the setting button one more time, and all the key fobs will be programmed, and it's pretty much as easy as that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. We're going to go ahead and program one of the key fobs just to see this work. So you hit the button. Now these are blinking. I'm going to take one of their key fobs and run it over the scanner. It should beep. And then I'm going to go ahead and press the setting button again. And now these are not beeping or blinking, and so I'm going to go ahead and test this out real quick. Let me go ahead and shut the safe. Now this should work in theory. Oh yeah, there it was. Perfect. Awesome. And the little light's on, so it's pretty handy. So we have the WINCENT little RFID little wristband, and obviously if you lay that on there, it's not programmed right from the box. So we're going to go ahead and program this guy as well. Again, you're going to go ahead and hit the setting button real quick. So just hit that guy. You have blinking blue. You run this over here. Okay, and then hit the setting again. Alright, it should be ready to go. Let's test it out. So we close the safe, and we should be able to just maybe run this guy. Yep, there it is. Alright, so opened right up, no problems. Perfect. So just as easy as it was to program the key fob and the RFID bracelet, it's just as easy to program whatever code you want to put in here on your rubber keypad. So from the factory they come programmed 1, 2, 3, 4 apparently. So we're going to open this up, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to press that setting button that's down there by that light. Your keypad's going to blink. This is where you go ahead and punch in what you want. You can punch in up to 6 digits. I'm going to make it just backwards here just because. And then you will hit the setting key again back under here. And I must not have did it fast enough. Let's try it again. Now hit that. Okay, now it's set. So it should be exactly backwards. Let's test it. There it is. So you can make that whatever you want, up to 6 digits. Just don't forget what you set that to. The good news is if we forget what we set that to though, we still have a key fob, and we have the bracelet that will let us in there if we need to be in there. So that's awesome that there's more than one way to get into this guy. Another neat little feature which may be very useful on this safe is it will allow you to mute the audible beeping when you hit the keypad. When you hit the keypad, you'll notice that it beeps, so it makes noise. That may be disadvantageous during a home break-in when you need to access your firearm and somebody hears you punching buttons. So it's cool for the audible part to know you're hitting the button, but it's also disadvantageous to hear that. So there is a way to mute it. It's really simple. You just pretty much press and hold this number 1 key for 3 seconds, and the blue light will flash, and it will indicate that we are now muted. And so next time I go to press one of these buttons, it is not going to make any noise. So I can push whatever I want, and it's pretty much muted. So yeah, that's kind of a nice feature. You can also turn it back on just by holding the #1 key 3 seconds. So 1, 2, 3. You should start blinking. Okay, so now it's audible again. You can hear it again when you go to push this. So if I push that, and that, of course then it's going to open. It really depends on your use case scenario on what you're going to want to do for yourself. If you're going to use this by the nightstand in your bedroom and use it for when you'd be broken into in the middle of the night, you probably might want to think about muting that so that the intruders don't hear you punching codes, if you're going to use that. Otherwise, the watch, this guy right here, is pretty handy to just wear, and then if you need your firearm, you can just bam right across there, and that's the fastest way to get in, honestly. But yeah, that thing works really well. I've tried it several times, swiping it across there, and it's pretty fast, so it works real well. Overall, I think that WINCENT done a really good job putting this safe together. I'm going to use it most likely in my bedroom. I can keep it next to the nightstand, or maybe even mount it to the side of my nightstand or on the wall near my nightstand. I mean, there's so many options here that I can use it to store my handgun and get to it in a quick hurry if I have to, but yet it's still safe for your family. Nobody's gonna be trying to get into that and hurt themselves. So this is a pretty decent product. I would recommend it. It's really solid quality, good build, and it just overall, it's gonna do the job. I appreciate them guys sending it out for me to check out and try out, and looking forward to using it. On another note with this safe, I'm actually thinking about buying another one of these safes. I can think of a few different areas I'd like to put one of these in, and as easy as these RFID fobs are to use, or even the punch code, I mean, this thing's super easy to use, so it makes me want to put them in a few different places. I'm thinking about adding one to my pickup, and even having one where I can just access it, and I'm not going to say where that is, but yeah, pretty much good stuff. Thanks for tuning in again. If you guys like our videos, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and share us around on social media like Facebook and Twitter. It really helps us get the word out that we're doing videos like this, and it may help some of your friends out if they're looking into buying some products like the ones we feature here on our channel. If you could do that for us, it really helps us out. We appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Have a great one.